Get to Andy Card on what he makes of Cam Newton. Andy Puzder. No, Andy Card was yesterday. All right, so Andy Puzder. I thought we had Andy Card again. I apologize, Andy, but you're the rich Andy. All right, so Cam Newton first. Now you're a guy who shows enormous grace under pressure and good sales reports, bad sales report. We have a lot of Panthers fans here. My impression of his behavior was that he was a big baby. What say you?
Well, I'd say it's a young man who's extremely talented, and I don't know how much failure he's had to face in his professional sports career, but he was sacked 7 times in a Super Bowl on national television. I assume that he was very frustrated.
7 times. Yeah. Hear this?
Very frustrated.
Times. So he was frustrated. So he'll learn.
He needs to learn how to deal with that better. Yeah.
He'll have to learn how to deal with it better. We just have a lot of fans of the Panthers here. Don't ask. But I just thought he dragged the whole team down with that attitude. So I'm glad you confirmed what I said. All right, now, did you get all that? Okay. My crew isn't buying it, Andy. But let me ask you about some other things here. This sense of decorum to Cam Newton, and this is where it comes in handy. A lot of people say that Chris Christie went over decorum line by the way he went after Marco Rubio. I raised it with Christie in a chat earlier, and he says, no, this was the right thing to do, the right moment to do it. I had to do it. But do you risk going too far in doing it, especially if it ends up Kasich or Bush benefit and not the New Jersey governor, the guy who delivered the blows?
Yeah, I think Governor Kasich went too far, and I think really you should be able to do just about anything in a debate, but you don't, you need to abide by Ronald Reagan's rule that you don't really want to hurt your fellow Republicans. And in this case, he was hurting fellow Republicans in an effort to elevate himself. He should just rely on his record. You've got a governor who's had the debt downgraded in his state 9 different times. I tell you, as a CEO, if our company's debt had been downgraded 9 times, I wouldn't be the CEO anymore. So I don't know that he should be particularly proud of that.
If you feel that one of the guys running against you is a fiction, I think that was the way Governor Christie put it to me, and you think that he has talking points, so whatever, and then it's illustrated on stage. Isn't that a fair point?
Look, everybody has talking points. You're really attacking somebody for something that everybody on that stage did.
You're right.
My concern was that he tried to make it sound like because Governor Rubio did not have the level of executive experience as a governor or as running a company like Trump, that he somehow couldn't be an effective president, and he points to President Obama. Well, the reality is, and I hate to say this, I hate to admit it, I feel bad about it, I'll get all kinds of tweets about it, but while I think President Obama's policies have been terrible, he's been very effective at implementing those policies with health care reform, with Dodd-Frank Wall Street reform, with what he's done with the EPA and the Department of Labor and the NLRB, using that bureaucracy out there. Yeah, but he's been very effective, and for him to attack Senator Rubio, claiming that Rubio couldn't be effective because, like Obama, he didn't have experience.
But you think so that you think? Let me be clear that you think Christie pulled a Cam Newton.
Yeah, I do. I think what Christie did on TV was not in the best interest of the Republican Party or of the country. And he's done this before. You saw the hug of Obama. You saw the speech at the convention where he hardly mentioned Mitt. This is somebody who's focused on himself, and I think it was inappropriate.
Wow. It was really a lark, Mike, comparing Cam Newton to Christie, but I guess I was prescient. Andy, thank you very, very much.
Go as far as Cam Newton, but yes.
I know. Work with me. Andy Puzder, thank you very, very much. All right.